Please, as you are joining, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Welcome, everyone. This is Africa. Let's talk about it because it's becoming rampant these days. You hear news in the UK, in Italy, Germany, France, Spain, Malta, Europe, even America. Africans are losing their lives by the day, dropping like chicken each day. You'll be thinking, what's really happening? And why is it happening? You know why? A lot of factors are involved here. Most people will put it on spiritual. Africans, they are too spiritual. For everything that will happen, they will tell you it's spiritual. Well, you will not say totally wrong if they tell you it's spiritual, it's connected, right? But well, that's one apart. Now let's talk about the harsh reality. What is happening to Nigerians these days? Not just Nigerians, Africans at large. In at large, America, you know, it's what they call living in denial. That's why they keep dying every day. You know, because most of them are afraid of losing their jobs. They don't have time to take care of their self, like health wise. Go do proper checkup, monthly checkup, or maybe every 3 months you go for checkup to check everything in your body if they are still functioning well. Most of them don't observe these things, and most of them don't even know that their BP is shooting up, their sugar level is shooting up. A lot of things have already start failing, malfunctioning in their body, though they are getting signs, but since they want to still want to go hustle, meet up to family expectation, they don't want to be sacked. They fear what their boss will do to them if they keep taking permission to, go check themselves health wise in the hospital, or relax at home. But since they fail to do observe these things, they pay for it dearly. You know, most of them they will lose their jobs. So even when they know that they are not feeling fine, they still carry themselves to the workplace. They don't sleep well at night. They're exhausted, tired, fatigued. Most people are equally depressed. The family pressure is too much. And I will tell you that life abroad is not easy. Those of you back home thinking of coming, unless you are living a kind of illegal lifestyle abroad, you sell substance, you are into runs as a girl, if you are living illegal, making money legally, no problem, you will live the big boy, the big girl lifestyle. But if you just want to depend on that your salary, you have to grind in the cold, in the rain, in the heat, in all weather, you will suffer in them all. So now they fail to take time off to go check their health, you know, fix certain things that is beginning to malfunction in their body. They see the signs, but they ignore them. They still carry themselves, even having that signs in them that something is not working properly, things are not connecting well. They still carry themselves to the workplace, overwork themselves, even while they are sick. They still go to work, you know, to take permit, at least 10 days off, 3 weeks off, 2 weeks off to go check things. That's why you now see most of them collapsing at workplaces. Not just collapsing, they die from there. Instant death. They die. That's why the rate you see at which they are dropping every day is becoming scary. Just last year alone in Italy, if you see the way guys and girls died mysteriously, you start wondering, is it that somebody back home is manipulating these things like family members? They so much died. And most of them were buried here in Italy. Their body is here. They were never taken home. No money to take them back home. These are people that were working. They failed to go check their health, even when there are signs that things are not working well. Some of them will have strong headache. They don't know that not all headache are just ordinary headache. If you have headache, it's a sign that something is wrong. Check your BP, your sugar. A lot of things could make your head to start aching. But many people don't know. They just feel it's ordinary headache. Not all headache are ordinary. Taking a lot of people out of this world, just headache. The first sign they got, they carry themselves to work. Some of them, their heart will be paining them, pain on their chest. Instead of them to go for checkup, they carry themselves to work, laboring hard. Let me tell you, the kind of jobs they do abroad is not a small boy's job. Hey, the kind of jobs they do abroad is is a job abroad. In fact, I think abroad is not for lazy people. You have to be strong to be able to 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 navigate abroad wella. If you are not strong, the kind of job you get, you end up collapsing there. So check it now. Somebody is not feeling fine, still go to work, grinding, grinding, no much time to rest. Busy, 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 busy. It's not like back home where you work and work and work and just relax. Here, you want to relax abroad while you're at workplace. You'll be sacked too. So they are sick and they are still working, still working. Some of them will go back home, stressed out. Sickness plus stress from work, everything combined. They buy. No time to even go to hospital because they're afraid of losing their job. They don't want to tell the capo, their boss, please, get a report from the doctor. Give it to your boss. So your boss will tell you, okay, according to what your doctor said, you need 2 weeks rest. You need to go for medical check. Okay, take 1 month off or take 2 weeks. Go treat yourself and come back strong. You know, you want to please Oyibo man. Ah, you want to please Oyibo man abroad, a black man. You want to please Oyibo white man. You want to make them feel that you're hardworking while you know that your systems are breaking down. Go to hospital, go treat yourself first. They say health is wealth. Health is wealth. If you are not strong, how will you make that money? I'm down the consequences. If your boss go sack you, make you sack you. You yourself, you are the priority. Go fix yourself. Go fix yourself. And stop doing self-medication. A lot of them abroad are doing self-medication. They will carry agbo, mixtures, ginger, they will cook. Cook ginger, cook garlic, cook pepper, cook bay leaf, turmeric, name it all. eh? They will cook all concoctions, garlic, join them, put salt, put lemon inside. They will cook it, contain and be drinking. They say this is home remedy. This one cleanses the blood. And at the same time, they are destroying their organs. Some of those things will end up even destroying their kidneys and their liver. But they don't know. They are doing self-medication. The stuff will be building in them. The sickness will be building. Something that they could have treated easily will now build, affect other parts of the body. Other systems will start breaking down. Now, that same boss you are trying to please, you want to go to work. Oh, if I don't go now, my boss might sack me. Come on now. If you still die, you have been sacked permanently. Most of them dropped dead at workplace. One guy, he just went to ease himself. From work, oh, he was already working. Felt like going to ease himself. He collapsed then. In fact, he died there in the toilet. Instant death. That means he was feeling strange in his body. It was like, "Ah, I can't get myself. I can't get myself. I'm feeling somehow. So of him to tell boss, call ambulance. I'm not feeling fine. Call ambulance. Or he himself call ambulance. He's afraid what the boss will say. Now look at it. He just died in the toilet. Hey, now he has lost that job permanently. Somebody else will be working there. His loss is not somebody's gain. For all those that died while working in Europe, America, Nigerians, Africans, who failed to take time to go treat themselves health wise, for all of them that have lost their life trying to please their boss, they want to keep that job, they don't want to be fired, ended up losing their life out of this world forever. Their loss is someone's gain, someone's prayer point, someone's prayer and fasting has worked. Now somebody else have replaced them doing that same job and happy. Everything is wiseness. So it's wiseness. As you are laboring hard, working for that white man in his company, you are making that white man to be richer. And him, he will have time to go for health check or go check himself health wise. He's strong, enjoying life. while you are there breaking down. You are scared that he's gonna sack you. He will still end up sacking you forever once you drop. Life goes on. The company will never close because of you. Yeah, dead. The company will still be there functioning. You understand? So take time to, go treat yourself, fix certain things that are not working. You are breaking down gradually. You know it that you are breaking down. You are no longer feeling, strong anymore. You know it. You feel the signs in you that things working well. You feel them, but still you are living in denial. I need to go to work. I need to go to work. No, my boss will sack me. My boss will be angry with me. Your boss. You still die. Your boss will go on with his life, and somebody else will take that same job. So don't work to please anyone. Yes, you can work, but please yourself health-wise. Oh. Don't be doing home remedy, home remedy, home remedy. Home remedy, something is going destroying your liver, your kidney, destroying something in your body. You are there doing home remedy. Why your boss, once he feels any small sign, he will go to the hospital. And you're afraid of going to the hospital because you fear what they will say. So please, what I'm trying to say is take time to go check yourself, fix yourself, health wise. Always do regular, at least every 3 months, go check yourself. Go run tests, what is lacking, which vitamin, which mineral, what is not functioning well, what is about to develop. General body test, go meet your doctor every 3 months. Try to be doing that. Some of you don't know that your body is running on certain minerals, certain vitamins. You don't know. And let me tell you, all these vitamins are interconnected. Oh. When vitamin D is insufficient, something will trigger. And from that one, it will affect the other one. When vitamin E is not sufficient, something will trigger. When vitamin, whatever, all those vitamins, there are too many. Potassium, magnesium, name them all. Iron. When they are lacking, they are low in your body, it will trigger something. Yes, it will trigger. So why don't you take time to go check which of them is lacking? Which of them is depreciating? Which of them is about to go zero? So that's why you need to go run this test. General body test, all minerals, all vitamin tests. Tell doctor this is what to do. Then you go check it. Then the ones that are lacking, you get supplements. If there's anything going wrong, you get the medicine and treat yourself. There are a lot of supplements out there. Your body needs some of them, but you just have to know which one does your body really need to keep you, strong, to make you strong once again. Guys, all I'm saying is, in essence, is you don't need to come abroad. You came abroad to make money, not to die and be taken back home in a body bag. So if you are here to make money, go home, invest, become a boss. Become a boss of your own. Why will you suffer to come abroad and die like chicken and be buried even in abroad? Because most of them died, they never taken back home to be buried. So we say, who don't die now. No need to take the person home. And some of you are working to impress your family members back home, overworking yourself. Every month, you take a large chunk of money, distribute back home, displeasing yourself to please others. Omo, that's what they call priority. You've lost it completely. Omo, invest in yourself first. Yes, invest in yourself first before you start thinking of home. Yourself, I mean yourself, if you are married, then your wife and your children first before any other person. Because let me tell you, if anything happens to you, those same people you are trying to please will deal with your family. That is, they will deal with your wife and your children. Deal with them. Then if you're a lady who is working without going to check, you don't check your health, you don't go to the hospital to check, treat yourself. If you drop dead, your husband will still marry somebody else. You don't know. Your husband will pick somebody else and marry, and life goes on. So why are you trying to please people when the same people will abandon your family when something goes wrong? Even when you need help, they will abandon you. So invest in yourself first. At least 80% of your wealth should go to you, not to outsiders. Because most of you love to please outsiders. You just want to answer that good person so that they'll keep praising your name. You don't know that the only reason why they are there for just because of your money. Only reason why is just because of your money, nothing else. Without that money, they will not even call you. Just tell them you are broke, you don't have job. They won't call you again. The moment they smell that there's money, they start calling you. So be wise, oh. You first, you first, you so first. You know. So those that have died. You know, because they failed to do the right thing. So whenever you feel any signs, something is breaking down in your body, please go meet your doctor. Go run some tests. It's happening. Fix yourself. You cannot use a car that is 40 to travel 1,000 miles. A 40 car. You know that certain things are not functioning well and you still want to travel distance of 10 hours with it. Are you okay? Anything can happen. Accident could occur. The car could break down. The engine could just pack up. That's how human beings too are. When you start ignoring those signs, at a point it packs. Boom. 911, 911, 911, 911, 911. Call the ambulance, 911. Or that just collapsed at workplace. So please, money is good. You are chasing money, but why chasing money? Also chase your own health. Your own health is also important to live long. Don't die a careless death. So please, most of you are good in home remedy things, drinking ginger water, drinking all those concoctions you cook in your house, home remedy, ginger, garlic, clove, bay leaf, turmeric. You drink all. Say yes, I'm okay now. As I just drink this thing, I just feel good now. But has it solved the problem? Huh? Has it solved the problem? Go to hospital, please. Okay. You don't need to overwork yourself for one Oyibo, one white man, because you fear that the man will sack you. If you tell the man you need some days off, some weeks off, or even months off to go fix yourself, treat yourself. Some of you don't even know that your BP is already high. You don't know, but you see the signs, but you don't even know. Well, most are ignorance of the signs, they don't even know. Some of you, your sugar level is skyrocketing, but you don't even know. Those little details that you ignore could equally take you out of this world. Little details. They are at least they say age you should reach. You stop anything sugar in your life. You stop eating sugary things now. You don't need it as an at least once you are now like 25, stop all those things. Cut down on those things. Alcohol, the rest. There are a lot of things you need to cut off. The moment you clock 25, 30, certain lifestyles, you don't need them again. I'm telling you, you don't need them. To live long, you need to, you know, throw away certain things. Stop doing certain things. Stop eating certain things. Your body will not be needing them anymore. Hmm. It's all right. It's okay. So well, the word is enough for the wise. Hmm. It's enough. Last year, a lot of people died in Italy. Strange deaths. Then people will tell you it's spiritual, right? What do you think about that? Do you believe that somebody could just die because someone back home went to see one native doctor, chief priest? Baba, strike this guy dead. Baba, girl dead. Baba will just go, before you know, he sends sickness to the person, uncurable one. The person will die from it. Well, in as much as possible, it's very, very possible. But what is it to that one? Since at least there are certain things the doctors treat, and when it is spiritual, doctors cannot do much. You need another doctor to do that. You know the doctor I mean? You know Dr. Jesus? You need Christ. So you are thinking that people in the village can send spiritual sickness for you or madness. Because if you see in Europe now, a lot of guys are running mad. A lot of girls are running mad. Most of them are not even doing drugs or smoking those stuffs. But just see them just one day wake up and start running mad. You can tell that somebody have done something terrible back home. So well, that is for those that love over connecting themselves to people back home. Once you're in abroad, please limit the way you talk with certain people back home. Some of you want to call your auntie, call uncle, call this, call that. You think all of them are happy that you're in abroad? You think some of them are happy with your success? Especially when they ask you for money and you tell them long story, I don't have. Or they're asking you for something like around 300 euro or $500 and you're giving them just $5. To them, they look at it like you're insulting them. It's okay, you want to insult me, right? You that is building house. I see the house you are building. I beg you for small money. You're giving me this peanut. I'll deal with you. Before you know, they go to see Baba. Baba, there is my brother's son in abroad. Buy him. I want him dead. I want him to run mad. I want him to lose his job permanently and suffer till he die there. So these things are there because you yourself love connecting to people back home, thinking that everybody back home you are talking with are happy with progress, are happy that you travel abroad. So you know the kind of family you come from, right? So why are you risking your life trying to relate with them to answer a good person, right? That same good person will kill you. I'm telling you, that same good person you want to claim will still claim your life. Some of them will go back home, they will never come back. They have poisoned them, they have spied them spiritually, something bad will happen to them. Why some of them will come back to the abroad where they base, before you know it, they fall sick, incurable one. They will die from there. Somebody back home could have done terrible things on them spiritually. So you still need to be prayerful. And some of you love to flaunt your lifestyles in social media. Posting and posting that yes, you have made it, you have arrived. Some of you have not even arrived, but you are busy claiming that, trying to farm, you know. You've not even made it, oh, but a social media platform, it looks like you have made it. And you love doing it because you want people to think that you are blown. Oh, I'm a big boy now. But truly in your pocket, you're not a big boy. But people back home will not understand it that way. To them, you're a big boy. And remember, you are posting and posting, but when they ask you for money, you tell them you don't have. You don't have. Some of them, you don't even pick their call, you block them. They'll be like, "Oh, I see what you are posting online. You posted you have bought 5 houses. You put big cars you have, but yet you beg you for money you don't have. You are only pretending to have to be living those lifestyle, but then they think you are living it truly. Before you know it, somebody will pick fence and feel insulted, disgraced. The person will now go and work on you. So be careful of certain things, how you post your lifestyle, your family online. People can misunderstand it, misinterpret it back home, especially if you are coming from family where jealousy is very high. It's not only uncles and auntie and cousins could be plotting your death or village people. It could equally come from your own very, very, very family. Your brother, your sister could be so jealous of you and want to end your life so that the properties you have invested back home will be for them. It happens a lot where a lot of people have invested back home and their own brothers or sisters or one of the brother or one of the sister will go and kill the person spiritually to take over these properties. So be careful. Be careful. You know, you just have to be careful and also be prayerful. You know, all right. So I'm just looking at the comment section. All right. So guys, if you are joining, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, subscribe, subscribe. All right. So well, in all, take time to go check yourself medically, treat yourself, fix yourself, and also invest in yourself more. Love yourself more. Your family, your wife and your children, if you are married, and then limit the way you interact with people back home, people you call family, uncle, village people. Limit it. Limit how you post your lifestyles on social media. these things could send wrong signals, and then certain people will now want to use it against you, maybe to end your life. So be careful, be careful. So, guys, Nigerians abroad, Africans abroad, please be wise. Oh, don't die for that your Igbo boss. Life will still go on. Take time to go to the hospital, check yourself to know what is going wrong in your body and fix it. Else, you will go to work and you will never come back home, and somebody else will take over that job. Mhm. Somebody else that is praying, applying for job will be like, "Hey, they have answered me, or they said I should come and start work." They only called you to come and start work because somebody that is working there has passed on. Somebody handling that position have passed on, so they need to replace the person quick, quick. So you see, have died now. The boss you are trying to please, you know your system is breaking down. You're still trying to please that boss. Your boss have forgotten about you. So why don't you do it full? Damn the consequences. Tell your boss, hey, my doctor said I need 2 weeks off to go fix myself. I'm not feeling fine. I'm not strong. You know. Then you fix it. Fix your body. Fix your body. Fix your body. If you drop dead, your company will still move on. Why are you living in denial? Why? Don't die for your boss. Oh. Don't die for your boss. Don't die for your boss. Doesn't make sense. So I don't know which part of the country you're watching from, but if you are a foreigner from Africa, from Nigeria, living in Italy, in Europe, America, UK, you will tell that these things are happening every day. Most of them collapse at workplace, exhaustion, fatigue. Let me tell you, the truth is that many people abroad are depressed. Many people abroad, foreigners abroad, especially those that came from Africa, majority of them are depressed. No happiness, no joy. Just doing the same day. You wake up, you eat. Some don't even eat. They just rush, go take the bus or the train or drive themselves to work. Work, work, work. Some are having 2 jobs. Some are working in 3 places. Imagine. No time to rest, no time with the family. Angry. They come back home angry. They hardly come back home happy. Angry. They are depressed. They are not happy. They are trying to be happy. They are trying to do things that will make them happy, but there's no way you work from January to December and don't feel something going wrong in your body. Your body will start failing, but still you want to go and work because you want to pay your bills. You want to invest back home. These are the things that you are thinking. That's why you don't want to go check yourself health in the hospital. You want to please your boss. Then you lose your eye. Now you say, what does it profit a man to his boss and then lose his life? You know? You lose your life for nothing. A lot of them are depressed. That's why I see a lot of people are beginning to relocate back home to their country of origin. They have saved a lot of money and they're like, "Wait, I'm going back home. Let me go and invest. Let me go and be a boss of my own where I can have time to rest, have time to check myself health wise." You know, many are beginning to relocate back home. They're tired. They're tired. So, but for the people living the illegal lifestyle, selling drugs, for the girls who are into doing wrongs, money for sex. For them, they don't feel what you are feeling because you have a contract, maybe 1 year contract, lifetime contract. You are working legit, but you fear what your boss will say to you or do to you if you go take time to go check yourself health wise. But for those ones living the illegal lifestyle, they are free. They are not answerable to anybody. They are their own boss. Their own boss. So they go to hospital anytime they want. They buy the best supplements, fix their self, fix their system. Those ones are not depressed. They're happy. They should pray hard that they won't be caught one day. They'll spend the rest of their life in jail. So you see, that's why many of them that cannot stand the pressure abroad are now relocating back home. Abroad, the harsh reality is that there's pressure, there's no happiness, there's no joy, there's no joy. Many abroad are not happy. That's why when you see them come back home just to spend holiday back home in Africa, or wherever they come from in Asia. You see them happy. You see them be like, oh, it's like a kind of freedom. You're free. You start feeling good. You eat what you want to eat, fresh things. You meet people, you talk. That's why they tell you east, west, north, and south. There's no place like home. No matter even if you like become a citizen in that country, yourself, you know it. You don't still belong there. If you like have the citizenship of three countries in Europe, America, deep yourself, you still know where you come from, and you still love the system back home. You just to go feel the system, feel the lifestyle that you need because you cannot fit in. You cannot fit in. So please, that's why the main reason why you're abroad is to make money, invest back home, then at a point in your life, maybe when you are now 45, 50, or 60, you go back home and enjoy your wealth. Must you the rest of your life? Must you work forever? Then when will you have time to enjoy your wealth? Hmm? At least there must be a time you fix for yourself and say, once I'm 50 years old or 55 years old, now I have to stop work, I have to go, you know, enjoy the rest of my life. Huh? Have you seen 100 years old man going to club, dancing? Have you seen 110 years old man or 95 years old man clubbing hard, partying hard? No, because at that you are weak and old. Certain things will not interest you anymore. So you now look at your wealth, you can't even enjoy them. So when will you have time to enjoy those wealth? When will you have time to enjoy them? Enjoy them, enjoy them. So you see, you have to be calculative in all you're doing. In all you're doing, you have to be calculative. Okay? Once you find yourself abroad, be serious. There's no time. There's no time. Well. So guys, I don't know what you think about this. Are you one of those? Are you one of those that when you are sick, you carry yourself with that sickness to your workplace instead of you to go see your doctor and treat yourself? You want to go please your boss. You carry yourself to workplace. You know you are sick. You know that there's problem in your system. The same thing you are doing, others have done it and they lost their life. They went to work and they never came back. They collapsed. So there's a guy that even died in the bus. He was going to work, sitting down there in the bus. He's already dead. Even the person sitting close to him is a Nigerian. The passenger sitting close to him did not even know that he has passed out. Not on the driver matched the brake. Oh, the guy fell from the seat like a log of wood. That was when they realized that he's far gone. He died long ago. Remember, he was going to work. Oh, he got up from his house, dressed up, managed himself, knowing too well that his system is breaking down. But still, he felt like he can manage it, go to work, and then come back and rest. But not knowing that that day, he won't be coming back home to rest. He will be resting in the mortuary. He never came back home. Never came back home. So please, always take time to do the needful once you see that your body is giving you some sign. Don't say, let me manage it and go to work for this week. Let me manage it. I'll be fine. I'll drink ginger water. I'll drink gum. I'll be fine. Why you know you're dying? Sometimes your head is turning you. You're feeling dizzy, weak and dizzy. You still carry yourself to work. You don't know that you're just like a bomb waiting to explode. Maybe your blood pressure is very high or very low. Or is very high or very low. You don't even know. Well, you felt dizzy. Your eyes is turning you. Your head is aching you. Chest is paining you. So just manage yourself to work. You just have to thank God that nothing happened to you because you're just time bomb. You needed rest or call the ambulance. So don't risk it for your boss. Don't risk it. Don't risk. So please, to avoid all these untimely deaths, sudden deaths happening in Europe, Nigerians dying like chicken, Africans happening abroad, please, once you get that sign, see your doctor. Quick, 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 quick. We don't want the stories that touches the heart. We don't need it. Okay. All right, guys. All right. I'm checking the comment section, but not much message is there. All right. So, guys, I will be back with my next topic in this evening. Okay, let's talk about something very important as well. Most mistakes that people abroad, foreigners abroad do, Nigerians, Africans, they do similar mistakes. Okay, so that is a topic I'll be treating in my next live broadcast this evening. Many of you are guilty of that. Hmm? When it comes to investment, how are you investing? Are you investing wisely or foolishly for the past 10 years? You have lived abroad or 20 years. Have you gotten it right? We'll find out the next live broadcast. Okay. See you guys later. All right. Please like, share, subscribe if you are new to my channel. Remember, I am Chi, your host, your favorite. I'm out of here, guys. See you guys later. Bye bye.